Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Zone Bikes. Today we're diving into a complete review of the 2025 Honda CB350 RS, a motorcycle that mixes modern performance with retro-scrambler styling. This is Honda's sportier sibling in the CB350 lineup, sitting alongside the RS, but with its own personality. The 2025 update has brought in OBD2B compliance, new graphics, refreshed paint schemes, and some fine-tuning to make the ride even smoother and more engaging. Let's break it all down in detail and see what this bike really offers, how it rides, and whether it's worth the price tag. The Honda CB350 RS carries a 348cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled, fuel-injected engine that produces just over 20.8 bhp at around 5,500 revolutions per minute and 30 Nm of torque, peaking at 3,000 revolutions per minute. These numbers may not look earth-shattering on paper, but they translate to a bike that is easy-going in the city and confident enough on open highways. For 2025, Honda has tuned the torque delivery for a stronger mid-range, so acceleration feels smoother and more responsive when you twist the throttle at typical riding speeds. The 5-speed gearbox is paired with an assist and slipper clutch, which makes gear changes light and helps prevent the rear wheel from skipping during aggressive downshifts. That adds a nice safety net, especially when you're riding with a bit more energy on winding roads. The bike sits on a half-duplex cradle frame with telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the back. This setup isn't revolutionary, but it's robust and tuned to balance comfort with stability. The front wheel is a 19-inch unit while the rear is 17 inches, both alloys, and they're wrapped in block pattern tires. That tire choice gives the RS a scrambler vibe and also means it can handle rough patches of road or mild gravel stretches better than a pure street motorcycle. Braking is handled by discs at both ends with dual-channel ABS standard, giving you confidence whether you're braking hard in the city or slowing down on a downhill run. When you climb onto the bike, you notice the ergonomics immediately. The RS positions the foot pegs slightly rear set and a bit higher than its sibling, giving you a sportier, more aggressive stance without going into full sport bike territory. Seat height is about 800 mm, which is manageable for most average height riders, though shorter riders may find it a bit tall. The seat itself is fairly supportive for the rider, while pillion comfort is more limited, especially over long distances. The fuel tank holds 15 liters, and with a mileage figure hovering around 35 kilometers per liter in ideal conditions, you can expect a range of 400 to 500 kilometers on a full tank, which is impressive for touring. On the road, the CB350 RS feels refined and composed. The engine is smooth, with Honda's trademark lack of intrusive vibration. Even cruising at 100 to 110 km per hour, the bike feels relaxed, making it a very usable highway companion. Push it beyond 120 and you start to feel wind buffeting and the chassis reaching its natural limits, but that's not what this bike is really designed for. Where it shines is in the usable 40 to 100 km per hour band, where you get tractable torque, smooth power, and light gear shifts. The suspension handles normal road imperfections with ease and only feels firm when you hit sharper potholes or really rough terrain. The scrambler-style tires give you confidence across mixed surfaces. Though keep in mind this is not meant to be an adventure motorcycle, it's still a street bike first, just dressed up and equipped for occasional rough stretches. In terms of design, the CB350 RS is a head-turner. It carries forward the retro theme but gives it a modern, aggressive twist. You've got the round LED headlamp up front with a black accent, a sculpted fuel tank with fresh decals, compact side panels, and a stubby tail section with a slim LED taillight. The seat has that tuck and roll style, and the blacked-out exhaust and engine covers add to its sporty character. The 2025 update brings new color options such as Rebel Red Metallic, Pearl Deep Ground Gray, and Matte Axis Gray Metallic, among others. The overall finish quality is typically Honda: a tight panel gaps, good paint, and a premium feel across switches, grips, and levers. Feature-wise, the CB350 RS gets modern essentials. The instrument cluster combines analog and digital elements, a large round speedometer with a small LCD readout for fuel, odometer, trip meter, and other basics. You also get Honda Selectable Torque Control, essentially traction control, which can be switched on or off depending on your preference. All lighting is LED, and safety aids like dual-channel ABS come standard. While it doesn't offer Bluetooth connectivity or flashy TFT screens that some rivals have, Honda keeps it simple and functional, staying true to the bike's retro-modern ethos. Now let's talk money. The 2025 Honda CB350 RS is priced in India at around a superscript 1 2.15 lakh ex showroom for the DLX variant and a superscript 1 2.18 lakh for the DLX Pro variant. That puts it slightly above entry-level retro motorcycles, but Honda makes a case with its build quality, features like traction control and slipper clutch, and the refinement of the engine. For riders who want a balance between style, everyday usability, and long-term reliability, this price is not unreasonable. It's not the cheapest option in the 350cc space, but it is one of the most complete packages. So what makes the CB350 RS stand out? It's the balance. It's not chasing extreme performance, nor is it stuck being just a basic commuter. Instead, it gives you retro-scrambler looks, reliable Honda engineering, smooth power delivery, and useful features like traction control and ABS that enhance safety. It's fun in the city, relaxed on the highway, and versatile enough to handle occasional rough roads. On the flip side, pillion comfort could have been better. It's not truly off-road capable, and in crawling traffic you'll find yourself shifting gears more than you might like. But those are trade-offs that many riders will accept in exchange for the overall package. At the end of the day, the 2025 Honda CB350 RS is a motorcycle built for riders who want style with substance. If you're someone who appreciates retro aesthetics but doesn't want to compromise on modern features and smooth ride quality, this bike deserves a spot on your short list. It's ideal for city commuting with a bit of flair, weekend highway rides, and the occasional exploration of less than perfect back roads. It's not about chasing outright horsepower numbers, but about enjoying a refined, reliable, and stylish ride every day. That's the charm of the CB350 RS, and for many riders, that charm is worth every bit of its price tag.